Drayton, also known as Sway. Who are you?
My story has a long tail. To know me, you gotta know Parkwood. Highest rates in death and assault. But that was 15 years ago. Now, Parkwood is one of the safest neighborhoods in the country.
Sai, in trouble. What kind of trouble?
I'm his older brother, always gonna worry about him.
I'm sorry, bro.
Look, I don't know you. I don't know why my brother made a bet with you, but the situation's done.
It's not about the money.
There's men outside our house and they keep walking up to the windows.
If you met you, would you like you?
You do anything to my brother or my family, I don't care what I'll lose, I'll forget it all. There won't be one person you know who doesn't suffer.
Sway? Are you okay?
You know my guests from films like Star Trek, 21 Thunder, and his most recent film, Sway. He is a Canadian global actor and filmmaker. Please welcome Emmanuel Kabongo.
Thank you.
Emmanuel, good to have you on.
Good to be here. Thank you.
I want to ask you a question about Star Trek. How does somebody land a role in Star Trek?
You got to audition.
It's hard, I'm sure.
It's very difficult. But like any audition I've had over there, I mean, not over there, but any audition I've had that I've landed, some of them went through my agent or came from my agent. So Star Trek was one of those. I had actually auditioned like for that specific show about that 1 year. I think it was my 4th or 5th Star Trek audition in that 1 year. And I think it was season 4, but I remember auditioning for season 1 when it first came out. And this one just ended up landing. Yeah.
One of the things I'm always curious about is people that are in the arts and always like go at it. You know, doing media, there's so many hurdles you have to like, jump. And I also know for acting as well too, it's also even harder. If you weren't successful, do you think you'd still be pursuing acting now?
Yes.
Really?
Without a question.
Why?
Because it's my passion.
But where's the line? Where do you draw the line between your passion and you say, you know what, I'll go for my plan B?
There's no plan B. There's only plan A. I'm from Congo.
Okay.
There's no plan B. I came from far. Yeah. I ran away from a war.
I know.
There's no plan B. You know, if my parents fought to get us here, I'm not going to settle.
When you were growing up and thinking about careers, what made you lean more towards acting?
I actually wanted to be a soccer player.
What happened?
Nobody played soccer when I grew up, when I was growing up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody was really playing football. I call it football.
Yeah, football.
Nobody was really playing football when I moved into the city of Toronto, and me and my siblings started playing basketball. But in the back of my mind, or I guess in the storage of my mind, there was something about movies that really stuck with me, especially growing up watching action movies in the early 90s and my mother going to Blockbuster in the late 90s and early 2000s and bringing home these blockbuster films or films with actors like Denzel or Will Smith, DiCaprio. And slowly and surely that love just started to grow, but I pursued sports for a long time. And to kind of not counter, but add to the previous question you asked me, what keeps like why I don't draw the line or why would I keep going, is because sports is what taught me to be tenacious, to never give up and to take losses as lessons and not just mountains or giants that I could never overcome, right?
Your faith is a crucial part of your career. Your faith is very big for you. Actors always say, I'll never take this role, or you know what, that role pushed me. Knowing where you are now, are there some roles that are no for you?
Yeah, there are some things that go against some of my values, some of my morals. Not to say they're not good roles or bad roles. They're just characters that don't really align with what I see for myself, they also don't align with my faith.
Has a producer or director ever convinced you before to say, you know what, Emmanuel, this role will really change the course of your career? Give it a thought.
Yes, plenty of times.
Have you ever like said yes to any?
No.
What if you need the money?
If I need the money, God will provide.
Okay.
Right? I grew up with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up sleeping on the floor. I grew up drinking sugar water and just, a slice of bread. I grew up with nothing. Right? So for me to sell myself or sell my soul for money, no, it ain't happening.
Your new film, Sway, you show a very multidimensional side of you as an actor. For viewers that may not be familiar with Sway, why is that story so important?
Sway came out in theaters February 6th, and it had its theatrical run for 2 weeks. And I found that the timing for this movie was perfect because not only was it during Black History Month, and I think, Black history should be celebrated every day, not just in 1 month. But I find that this story is important because it deals with themes of trauma, how Black men deal with trauma, not just Black men, but men in general. But this one specifically focused on the Black lead, Sway, and how untapped trauma will show itself in different ways, and also how far someone would go to protect the ones that they love. I feel it's relevant to some of the things people are dealing with today. And so it speaks to people in different levels. For example, the Thursday before our release date on February 6th, which was February 5th, I had the opportunity to screen the film in a jail facility.
Oh, wow.
So these are men who are incarcerated, some for life, some, for some time. But it was viewed by about 45 men from the ages of, I would say, 18 to late 60s, right? And after the movie was screened, I had the opportunity to go into the jail and talk to these men, and just seeing how the film really resonated with them. The characters resonated with them, and so did the themes. And that's why I felt, this movie isn't just for people who are seeking to be entertained, but it's also giving an audience members an opportunity to be educated, to also be inspired.
It comes in waves. That movie, it's having a big debut at the Pan American Film Festival.
Yeah.
In a interesting way, it seems like it's parallel. It mirrors your life, like not like your life in particular, but there are so many like parallel themes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I was a part of It Comes in Waves, and I was actually planning on being in Los Angeles for the screening. Funny enough, it would have been my third film in a row at PAF.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this year is It Comes in Waves. It Comes in Waves. Last year was Welcome. The year before was Sway. So yeah. It's like back to back, right? It's pretty cool. So the parallels between my life and It Comes in Waves. It's good catch. It's very interesting, and I think things, especially in this art form, they don't happen by chance, And even with the character Sway, there was some things that were parallel with the character in my own life, dealing with brothers who play professional basketball. But with It Comes in Waves, having to leave a country because of the war and coming into a new country, but still not being able to get away from the past is something that I've seen not just myself, but also other family members struggle with. And so what's been very helpful is having the opportunity to recognize that, if this trauma goes unhealed, then, it could be passed down to the next generation, to the people that come after me, whether they're from Congo or not, right? Because things are passed down by blood and spirit. And so I always find, these projects that I'm a part of, they teach me things about myself so that I can get the opportunity to grow or get the opportunity to share with people who may be dealing with the same things.
Manuel, before you go, I want to ask you 5 rapid fire questions.
Sure.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What do you do for fun?
I read.
What was the last thing that made you happy the most?
My mother smiling.
What is one splurge that you cannot stop splurging on?
Ooh, I love watches. Yeah.
Dream vacation spots.
Dream location spots. Los Angeles, France, and Colombia.
Describe yourself in one word.
Myself and enigmatic.
Emmanuel, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
This is the one and only Emmanuel Kabongo. Check him out on Welcome. It comes in waves. Even his film Sway. And he's on social media at MCAB, EMMKAB. He's a man of many talents. He's legendary.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we'll be seeing you more and more.
Indeed.
Thank you for being here.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.